Ray Dalio just came out yesterday. I don't know if you saw this stuff.
I did not see this.
So Ray Dalio looked up and he called it like the great sag. He said we're going to be in this great economic sag and that central banks are going to be unable to do much about it because interest rates are all already at very, very low rates. So the financial image they use is like pushing on a string, is that if you've already lowered rates to as far as low as they can effectively go and you hit a rough patch, then you can't just lower rates because they're already pretty much at zero.
Yep.
And so then he said, you're going to have to resort to fiscal policy. And you know what fiscal policy is? Spending money. And so the question is like, how are you going to spend the money? And I'm suggesting, you know how we should spend the money? Give it to shareholders, give it to Americans, and that would be the surest way to strengthen our both way of life and economy. This woman said to me, and it was in, I'm happy to say it was in Iowa.
Right.
She said to me, like, she gave me a hug and said, if we all got $1,000 a month, I don't think we'd ever have a recession again. You know, I mean, that was actually,
wow.
Yeah, I know. And
you think about it, like maybe, yeah.
Because you know what we do with that money
is
is
defined differently.
Yeah, I mean, we just end up spending it, and then we have to, you know, like have different economic measurements. A slightly different story, but
so,
but yeah, it's like it's clear to most Americans, common sense, that the most effective way to actually bolster our economy would be to put money into consumers' hands where it gets used.
so.
I just want to finish this
keep
thought.
going. Sorry, I didn't know you know.
No, because 78% of Americans living paycheck to paycheck.
Right.
Almost half can't afford an unexpected $400 bill. You put money into that American's hands, they're going to spend it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and they're going to spend it on basic things that keep the economy humming. If you put $1,000 into Jeff Bezos' bank account, economic non-event. No one would even notice. You just change one digit in like one of his accounts somewhere. No one would even notice. You put $1,000 in the hands of the average American who's just like, you know, trying to make ends meet and like trying to figure it out, like maximal impact.